Hello everyone, welcome back to the GamingDroid and welcome back to, well, not welcome back to, welcome to FTB Sky Adventures. So, I asked a few people on one of the servers that I'm on what I should stream, and they said, you know what, stream a little bit of Sky Adventures. So I thought, you know what, yeah, sure, why not. Salnex is offering to challenge speedrun versus Droid. Hey, I would do a speedrun versus Salnex. Hey Salnex, welcome to the stream. So, people are telling me I should do a speedrun. I don't think I'm skilled enough to do a speedrun, but I do have a reasonably quick start. So, basically this is Sky Exchange 1.12. Sky Exchange was a 1.7 mod pack, which was an equivalent Exchange X and High-Low Skyblock. And this is basically the same thing. This is Sky Exchange 1.12. And a lot of people seem to miss that fact. Like, a lot of people seem to miss the fact that this is an equivalent exchange-based mod pack. Project E-based mod pack. So, I've seen quite a few people start, and they kind of, like, do some odd things to start with. Basically, the start of this mod pack is get the bucket. That's the start of this mod pack, is get the bucket. And there's basically 3 ways to get a bucket. You can get a bucket from loot bags, either by getting iron from loot bags or by getting a bucket from loot bags. You can get really lucky and get a bucket from a loot crate from a reward for a quest, or you can sieve for iron and you can smelt the iron up and you can make a bucket. But it doesn't really matter which way round you go to get a bucket. The kind of core start of this game is race to the bucket. That's kind of where this game begins. So unlike Sky Exchange, we do have Tinkers installed, and we don't have a 1 EMC at a time auto-generator for grass. But they do start us with a nice little island, which has a couple of secrets in it that some people haven't noticed, some people have. Most people notice them before they've gone too far into the mod pack. But there's a few nice little bits and pieces. Hey Pele, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So one of the things is, early game, if you are going to go the sieving for iron, and the loot bag is completely random. Your very first loot bag could contain a bucket, but so could none of them. You could open 100 loot bags and not get a bucket. It's entirely random. The most reliable way of getting a bucket is sieving for iron. It's the slowest way, but it's the most reliable way, and for that you do want to get up a cobble gen. The other thing I've seen people do is I've seen people sieving for pebbles to make stone. It's like, you don't really need to do that. You can sieve for seeds, and seeds are very useful because we have the chickens mod in this. So we've got a whole bunch of chickens that we can use to make resources. But we can turn dirt directly into stone, dirt directly into sand. We can do a lot of very simple transformations between different base blocks using the Philosopher's Stone we're given at the beginning. And that's kind of going to be one of the places where we're going to be starting, is the assortment of different blocks we can make. We also have Vein Miner, which is going to make this way, way easier than Sky Exchange, which didn't have Vein Miner. We're going to be able to gather masses of EMC just from tree farming very quickly. I have seen people set up cobble gens as EMC farms. Please don't use cobble gens as EMC farms. They're horrendous. Salnex versus Droid SA speedrun stream. Oh dear. Next GDQ. Me versus Salnex. FTB Sky Adventures. Oh dear. Crazy people. Surrounded by all the crazies. So when we start in, we're going to be starting in with basically getting just the basics beginning. We've got a pre-grown tree, which we're going to make a crook from and just crook the tree straight away. And we've got some painted glowstone. It's actually very clever because painted glowstone isn't EMCable. It's actually quite a clever way of giving you glowstone at the beginning, or giving you glowing blocks at the beginning that you can't actually use. Let's stream for sal. Let's go stream for sal mode. And we'll just drop into the world nice and quick. So the world they give you is pretty nice, like it's a pretty well designed world. It's very similar, again, it's very similar to some of the other Feed the Beast sky blocks. Some of the other Feed the Beast sky blocks that you've seen come out. The island design is very similar to this. They do a nice little scattering of an assortment of different blocks. There's quite a range of things you're given at the beginning of the game. And you are actually, despite what people think, you are actually given water and lava, but they are hidden, they are secret. Keep them secret, keep them safe. That is if you go with the basic island. You can go with a 9 blocks of dirt and a tree sky island, which is the very, very, very basic sky island, but on this one we're given an assortment of stoof. There we go. Come on, no. Try and get my mouse pad into the right position so it'll actually read it. So we've got the giving tree, we've got a few Thorncraft crystals. So you can see this mod pack contains a lot of mods. It's very interesting because it contains a few different mods to ones you might expect. We've got tinkers, we've got a lot of the basic things. We've got a quest book which is entirely different. We've got the quest book that is from Electrified. We've got the quest book which is actually from the Feed the Beast Utilities quest add-on. Which is a new kind of add-on for Feed the Beast Utilities, which is a quest add-on. And we've also got a map pack or a map design that is kind of abnormal as well. So we're just going to make the basic Tinkers stuff so we can get some Tinkers bits and pieces going. Specifically, I kind of want a Tinker's pickaxe reasonably soon. There we go, there's our blank patterns, and then we can start making all the basic patterns that we want. Because we're going to need well, we're not going to need, we're going to find useful to have a few bits and pieces early game. Specifically, a wooden pickaxe early game. One of you, one of you, one of you. These, and this will allow us to basically start mining through some of these areas. Now we don't want to mine out the grey vein mined, but yeah, the other stuff we can mine out, pretty much vein mine everything. The grey stuff makes up the majority of the island. If you vein mine the grey stuff, you're going to have a bad time. So don't vein mine the grey stuff. And now we've got a free chest here, which we're going to throw all of our sort of extra excess things in. We're going to keep the silkworms and that. We're actually going to get a tree growing. Although we can shift to grow the tree, we might as well throw a tree down now. We'll throw down actually a couple of trees. Hey, Toriel Gamer, welcome to the stream. And then we're going to go and grab our... Come on, down we go. Go and grab our prizes from down here. Don't walk over that cobweb because you will fall into the void. Because they are cruel like that. Instead, you can just mine through the wall here. And that gets you a piece of chicken and a lava bucket and a water chicken egg, which is slightly different to a water chicken or a water egg. It's a water chicken egg, but we are going to just use it like a water egg. 3 people! Yay! 3 people! I know, I'm not particularly popular. Sound like you're speaking from experience there. I've never fallen into the void on this mod pack, he says with a slight smile that tells you it's probably not true. So we're going to grab up a bunch of this concrete, because we're actually going to use this concrete and other blocks that we've been gathering to make ourselves a reasonably efficient cobble farm early game. Am I early or what? Sort of. I don't think you're early, but I think not many other people are around. So that kind of makes you early, I suppose. I always look at this mini-map and see all the red dots and think, oh my god, the island's covered in monsters. No, this mini-map uses red dots to represent items on the floor, not monsters. Calm down, droid. You're not about to be eaten. Damn it. What if I want to be eaten? So, just lots and lots of free bits and pieces. So, grab some more wood. And then we're going to start dealing with quests as well. Because at the moment we've not been dealing with quests really, and there is a quest book. It's an okay quest book, I quite like it. I think they need to, as someone mentioned on this just now, they need to add in some sort of ways of completing quests and things outside of just clicking on them. But planks for money, money for a wallet, logs for slime rod and tools. Then we have sieve and crook required, which we can do very quickly. Now the other thing I'm going to do is make myself a crate. So we're going to make one of these, and then we need more of you. We're going to temporarily throw down the trapdoor. Where did the rest of my logs go? There are the rest of my logs. Crate. And then we're going to throw you down here, and we're going to throw everything into you temporarily. Grab out our concrete. Are all your streams like this, or is it just this? Toriel, you've been on plenty of my streams. Plenty of my streams. Okay, so we're going to start off with a nice cobble gen. So we're going to just start off with this shape here. We're then going to go up to, and we're going to vein mine array these slabs because they're in the way. Luckily, vein mine makes getting rid of these slabs reasonably easy. And of course, they give you access to dark oak and things. One thing to remember, if you have a particular preference for a kind of wood, like if you prefer jungle wood or acacia wood or dark oak wood, you can always use your philosopher's stone to switch between them without too much trouble. You can turn leaves to get saplings into different saplings. All sorts of useful things. That's 1, 2, and then we're going to fill this guy in. Or spruce, because it's basically the best. Okay, Salnix, if you prefer spruce, that's fine. Now this is where it's going to get slightly weird, because we only have 1 bucket of water. So what you need to do is do this, like so, and then you're going to build up. Why can't I jump? Weird. You're going to build up like this, and like this, and then if you place water here, it's going to get split and it's going to fall down into these 2 channels. So now we want to actually do that. So we're going to grab our water chicken and our lava egg, and we're actually going to kill the water chicken straight off because we want the water egg. Now there's a quest for a water egg, but we will finish that quest later on. We're going to come up to here, I'm going to drop the water egg there, and that's going to send water down both those channels, and then we're going to drop the lava egg there, and that's going to create us a 2x2 or a 4 block vein mine cobble gen. The important thing with this kind of cobble gen is to make sure that you're always pointing horizontal when you use it. And that will give you endless cobble. Just going to grow some trees so we can get some string going. Come on, tree. Grow, 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 grow. And then we are going to throw down some silkworms. And that will get us the string we need. Now we should be able to use the slabs we collected from around here to make ourselves a sieve, because I think you can use any slab in the center. Yeah, you can. So there's a sieve. We can hand that in if we grab our quest book out of here, put our Akashic Tome away. We don't need the Akashic Tome. We know what we're doing. And then we also need to make a couple of crooks. Like so. And we can complete this quest as well. That gives us a bone crook, which is slightly better. And now comes our first thing. Do we get lucky and get a bucket? We got mahogany wood, 4 diamonds and an eye chisel. Okay, that's actually, like, that's really good, because when we get to the point of having a bucket, that will be very useful. But for the meantime, not the most useful thing in the world. We'll mine these guys up. We've got string now, so we can make mesh, which means we can start sifting. So let's make ourselves a mesh. Again, quest book handed in. Pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, and a grey loot crate, which isn't quite as good, but we might get a bucket. What did we get? We got pumpkin pie. That's fine. That's a food source. So mesh into here. And now we're just going to make ourselves a really quick hammer, and we're also going to grab our pickaxe because we're going to make ourselves a stone hammer as well. So if you vein mine and you hold horizontal, you will get usually 4. Very occasionally one of them will get stuck in the lava and you'll only get 3, but you'll usually get 4 stone per cycle doing this. Now we can make ourselves a stone hammer. I think the wooden hammer was the hand-in one. That gives us dirt and another loot crate. And that loot crate gave us potatoes. Okay, another food source. So now we can make ourselves a stone hammer. Nice and easy, not a problem. And this is where we can start kind of grinding out a ton of gravel really, really quickly. Now gravel for some reason is a little bit more on the loss side. You're more likely to lose gravel than you are to lose cobblestone. I'm not 100% sure why you're more likely to lose gravel than you are to lose cobblestone, but it just seems to be the way it is. So there is gravel, and I'm going to use these to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Mappet, welcome to the stream. And then we're going to make a flint and mesh, which I believe is horizontals. Nope, it is verticals. There's our flint mesh. We can turn the flint mesh in for another quest completion. And that gets us a glowing purple case, which is really cool. What does it give us? It gave us a vibrant energy crystal. Nice. Completely useless at this point in the game, but nice. Now, if we sieve this through flint, I'm pretty sure we do have... That's where we first get our chance of iron. It's a low drop chance of iron, but that's where we get our first chance of iron. And this is the more guaranteed way of doing it. We could go for a mob farm really early, and we could hope to get a nice drop of a bucket from a loot bag, but that's going to be a lot less common than it is to get iron from these guys. Now, I'll do this stack and I'll see how lucky we got. And if we didn't get very lucky, we'll switch over and see if we can set up a mob farm really quickly. Because mob farms are going to be super useful because they're going to generate a lot of stuff that has EMC in it. Especially with the loot bag variant or the loot bag mod on. How are we doing? We have gotten 0 iron at all. Well, that's a pain in the backside. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use F7, just going to make sure we're not going to get any spawns at home. That's not my painted glowstone. That's my dirt brick. I want my painted glowstone. There's my painted glowstone. Make sure all of that is lit up. We'll make sure all of this is lit up. Like so. And then we can start on making a mob farm. So we're going to go off to the north. I always like to go off to the north when I'm making my mob farms. Don't ask me why, it's just superstition. I always think the north is more mob heavy. Hey Freckle Lemonade, welcome to the stream. Popping in before I go to sleep. Have a good stream, guys. Thank you very much, Freckle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then we're going to expand this edge out, and then we're just going to make a very simple corridor spawner to start with, because we don't have any of the automation things. I hope you're doing okay, Freckle. Been a while since we haven't had a chance to chat. Oops. Don't do that. Bad placement. We're going to pop out in this direction, and then we're going to go up. So that's 1, 2, 3, and out here. Put our roof on so we don't have any problems with the roof. What'd you say? What are you doing? Alright, the creative RF from EU is pretty good. 8.3 billion FE per tick. That is quite impressive, yes. I will agree. That is quite impressive. And we're out of wood. Damn it. There we go. Unfortunately, we are getting mob spawns while I'm away, but that's fine. Oh no, that mob is coming for me. What are you that you've seen me from that distance? You are a zombie and you have seen me from that far away. I'm mildly impressed. Thanks for the rotten flesh in the brain, I suppose. So, a few more slabs. So, and we should be able to finish off our mob farm so that it can spawn stuff during the day. Up and in. Hey, American, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Dang it, I'm still a little short on wood. Droid is perpetually running out of wood. Girlfriend obviously not doing her job. Don't tell Zana I said that, 'cause she'll probably hit me. And this will finish off our mob spawner, which I'll be able to spawn mobs passively while we're sieving. In fact, it's already started spawning mob passively, and we're not even sieving yet. There we go. How are you doing, Emirkan? Emirkan. Bloink, 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 bloink. Bloink, bloink. No loot bag, which means no bucket. More's the pity. All of this stuff is just EMC generation, basically. There's our gravel. And let's get to sieving. Once we get enough flint, we can make a second mesh. So we actually need one more flint to make a second mesh, and then we can expand out like so. Make another one of these. And do we have what we need to make a sieve? Almost certainly we do. No, come on. Place that there. There we go. Because it is all about getting that bucket. Going out of our way to get the bucket as fast as possible. So still no iron, and this is where the sort of sieving thing gets to be a pain in the ass, and why loot bags can sometimes be a much faster source of a bucket, because actually loot bags drop iron quite regularly, and actually can have buckets, like full-sized buckets inside the loot bag. Sometimes not so lucky, but sometimes yes. Let's quickly grab our pick and just do a couple of loads of stone. 1, 2, and we'll grab a blank pattern for that and a blank pattern for that. A little bit of wood. So let's go tool rod, guard, stone sword, and stone pick. And then in here we can make our sword up nice and quick, and we can also upgrade our pick to be a stone pick. Which means we can go and finish off these mobs reasonably quickly. We've got a couple of mobs, 2 mobs in the corner, which is good. Both zombies, which means nice easy kills. No risk of anything exploding. Literally no drops, and then we've got another couple of zombies back here. Hopefully a loot bag. Hopefully a loot bag. Loot bag! Bucket! 3 gold. That's not bad. 3 gold is actually quite a nice grab. Don't mind me, I'm just drawing a new roleplay character. Awesome! Ingots, gold, hand in 20 cents. Lovely. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of my diamonds because it did give me 4 diamonds as a reward there. I'm actually going to make myself a diamond hammer. And that I can use to complete a quest. Gives me another loot box, which gives me a windmill and a builder. Those are very common rewards, but pretty cool all the same. Let's grab a whole bunch of gravel again. I like that the positioning of the Thorncraft crystals is randomized, is just left to spawn as per chance, because those Thorncraft crystals weren't there the first time I loaded up one of these islands. Can zoom the map out as well. Help us keep an eye on when mobs are spawned. We're only getting 3 standing in that position. Let's move over here. We should get 4. There we go. We're getting 4 again. Sometimes in certain positions, like it's much more likely stuff will melt. And then we have more mobs to kill, which hopefully will lead to more good stuff. I'm going to have to drink or eat in a moment to get myself a little bit more potato. That's not bad. Zombies can also drop iron, just naturally drop iron. Very low chance, but just naturally dropping iron is cool. Obsidian, that's really useful actually, because that means we don't need a bucket anymore. That's the other thing you can do, is you can actually just get obsidian. So now, if we use our pick to grab a little bit more stone... Hey, Sammy, welcome to the stream. We can, if I eat a couple of pumpkin pie so I don't die, we can actually leap straight into the next era. That's really good. We still need to get a piece of iron, but if we throw you down and throw you something to cook with, let's say some plank slabs to cook up that. Because we're skipping a little bit here, but that's fine. It doesn't matter if we skip a little bit. So it would also want us to make wooden barrel, stone barrel, crucible before we get through to here, because this is basically where we're going with our bucket. But we don't actually have to do that. Oh yeah, it uses a different recipe now, doesn't it? Uses this recipe because it's not the Ex Nihilo base one, it's the Ex Nihilo Creatio one. And then we can just throw some saplings in there to start making some water. Bad Wolf did not play online because he's feeling sick the whole day and he went to work today. Oh, that's not good. It's not good to go to work when you're sick. My partner was getting a blinding headache at work a couple of days ago. About you guys and Dana. Me and Zana on the weekend went and saw Smallfoot, the kids movie. I would say it's solidly mediocre, but not terrible. Not the world's worst movie. Huh, there's apparently an item over here I didn't pick up. Ooh, a skelly skull. Nice. That's a good pull. That's a nice random pull. So there's our 4 stone. So now, using our obsidian, our philosopher's stone, and our stone, we can actually, where'd I put my philosopher's stone? There you are. We can actually get the EMC up and running. So it's obsidian in the corners and stone around the edge. And that gets us our transmutation table. And the transmutation table is OP. So we're just going to start throwing things into the transmutation table so that it can learn them. If you are going to go in the transmutation table, in you go. Everything that can go in the transmutation table is going in the transmutation table. Everything that can't can stay out. But if you can go in, you're going in. except the Akashic Tome, actually, because the Akashic Tome loses all of its books if you transmute it. Okie dokie, thank you very much, Sammy. Bye-zy bye. So let's grab a hammer. What we can do is we can make sand and dust and sand, and then we can teach these to the table. And we can also teach these to the table. And then we can actually start setting up a nice big sifting area. Because we haven't got iron yet, so we can't teach it iron yet, but if we go mesh, we can grab and then sieve. Ooh, not 64 sieves. And if we grab cobble, a diamond, couple of sticks. Did we not teach it sticks? I didn't teach you sticks, table. Terrible me. Let's teach you sticks nice and quickly. Then we're going to make a diamond wand. And we're going to make ourselves a nice big area. We should have some tiny torches as well. So we're going to make ourselves a nice big area that we're going to use for sifting and automating EMC in the future. Because now that we can EMC things, we're going to be finding it a lot easier to automate EMC. So do. Let's start expanding this area out nice and quickly. And we can expand it this way a bit. We're going to leave those growing until we can... Dang it. Ah, well, it's too thick now. That's fine. Too thick works too. I accidentally misclicked, but too thick works too. There we go. So then we're going to grab our Philosopher's Stone. No, come on. Come on, mouse. Move where I tell you to. And we're going to expand him out to maximum. And we're just going to turn all this into grass, because that gives us a chance of spawning animals at some point. And we can also use this to set up our sifting area. Hey Pi, welcome to the stream. And we need 5 more meshes. One, two, three, four, 5. Still got 73,000 EMC, but we're going to improve that slightly as we do this. Because we're going to be getting iron and we're going to be getting other items, including we have a very small chance of diamonds at the moment. But flint and coal both give us a decent return. The main thing we can get return on once we get to iron stiffened mesh, however, is going to be dust. Dust gives a very good guaranteed return. Dust usually will give you many times what you spent on it. We can just sell what we can sell. Teach it lapis, and then we can start burning these into ores. And all we need really is 1 ingot of each type. But we need to cook up those ingots, because we're not going to be able to get all of these ingots from loot bags, unfortunately. Now, the ingot quest does consume the ingot, so be a little bit careful if you've only got 1 of an ingot. Let's grab coal and an iron sword. Coal for you. And we'll start with iron, because we haven't actually got iron yet. So iron up can get cooked. And then with our sword we can go and fight some of the mobs, see if we can get any nice drops from the loot bags. Almost certainly going to get a bucket. Gunpowder's quite useful. We got a gunpowder drop. No loot bag drops, which is a disappointment, but that's fine. Ooh, epic loot bag. Nice. Legendary loot bag. Golden glowing apple. That is very good. Because what we can do is we can put that in there, and that gives us a whole bunch of EMC. Hey, envious. That's just the standard thumbnail for the mod pack. Where is our quest book? And if we go over to storage solutions, we can turn in a chest for a little bit of money again. The money is usable for basically buying things to enhance what you're doing. You and you. Grab 9 string from in here, because I'm pretty sure you can only sieve dirt through string meshes in this one. I'm scared of my lighthouse building consuming like 2,500 marble and I still didn't even finish the first part. That is a little bit extreme. See, this is the one problem I find with sieves, is you have to pull out and put in, like, with empty hands. That is quite extreme on mass production server, yes. Now we're doing this because we want wheat seeds, because one of the best ways to get resources early game, or sort of get free resources, is with the chicken mod. I did say something on GOC server, on Gaming on Caffeine's Discord server, about setting up basically a bit of a monstrosity of a system where you would use basically SNAD and a redstone flicker generator to create EMC. I think that's a little bit silly, but at the same time, I thought it was kind of a cool idea. So we got the great tree, we've got that. Excelente, that's fine. Everything else can go into here. And we're still looking for that bucket. Luckily, we can give you that. And we can also hand in an iron to our metals quest. Get a little bit more money from it. And if we pull an iron out of here, we can make a bucket. We can set another type on to go. We can smelt up the silver, for instance. Set the silver going. And with the bucket, we can teach you bucket. We can then teach you, if we go up there, lava bucket and water bucket. I need a few blocks, though. You can learn water bucket. And then we can put the water in there. Where's my pick gone? There's my pick. And then we don't need these anymore, because we can spread the water out and create an infinite water source, and etc, etc, etc. We can teach the table a lava bucket. Frog bucket, frog bucket, frog bucket. get rid of this from in the sky because we don't need it. You used 12 chisels. That's a lot of chisel. I have to admit, that is a lot of chisel. So you can learn Lava Bucket, which is extremely useful. And you can go in there, and there we go. We have created a finished cobble gen. I don't know why we need a cobble gen, but we've created a finished cobble gen, so yay. And we now have pretty much everything we can get from gravel. Jump droid. I will only jump when I so desire. So now what we can do is we can grab some slabs and some wood, and we can also grab some dust. We can make ourselves some barrels. Hey, Free Fire, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you've just decided to be a sod for no reason. Fair enough. You realised you'd get, like, actual, like, information and, like, friendship and things if you weren't an asshole. Free Fire. Just saying. Hey, Valid Rex, welcome to the stream. So, a block of clay. And then break the clay down. Advancement made, Ender IO conduits. Interesting. Then we need bones. Luckily we taught this bone earlier. We can also teach it bone meal. And we can make ourselves a crucible. And set the crucible cooking in here. We can take our silver out. We can teach you silver. And we can also hand in a silver ingot into here for a little bit more money. We can use our wooden barrel to complete one of the quests on the first page. Wooden barrel gives us 5 apples and 5 cents. Be interesting if they'd accidentally EMC valued one of the currencies. That would be quite entertaining to me. Porcelain clay, that's fine. And now, do we have stone in here? Did I teach you stone? I did not teach you stone. That's fine, we can cook up a stone in here. And we can't do the Crucible quest until we've done the Stone Barrel quest. I would love to get money for playing Minecraft. If the amount of money you want to get for playing Minecraft is 25 cents, then I'm pretty sure like streaming would work for that. If all you want for playing Minecraft is 25 cents. Pretty sure streaming would work for that. Let's do Stone Barrel. That gets us dirt. Crucible gets us 25 cents. We can dig this guy up and he will get us marble and basalt. Not that we need marble and basalt, but because we have the bits from sieving dirt, but he also gets us a $20 bill and a loot crate. So we don't really need the crucible. We can make as much lava as we want. We will need the stone barrel, but we'll definitely teach you stone barrel just in case. So what does our loot crate contain? Our loot crate contains a dragon mill, which would be great as soon as we manage to get hold of a dragon egg. Now the question is, are one of you guys going to drop me a dragon egg? I highly doubt it. Now I'm still doing the manual killing thing because we haven't progressed through to getting the auto killer active, but we're actually not far off. I do, if I want to make a vacuum hopper, I do kind of need a an ender pearl, so I probably need to expand this up to be ender drop friendly. But we can actually just cheese an ender pearl through the philosopher's stone if we want, which we probably will do. Bones, wheat, lovely. Ooh, a capacitor dud. Dang it. Why are they always dud capacitors? There's wheat, some copper, some emerald. Emeralds are nice. And some bone. The bronze boots we'll put on because it's not EMCable. We'll grab some iron out of here. And we'll make some ender pearls. Next thing we need is blaze. Grab iron and we grab flint stiffened meshes from over here. We'll grab a double row of flint stiffened meshes. We could create, what was droid? Don't put slabs on there. We could create flint stiffened meshes, but at least this hollows this area out for us as well. So we're going to make ourselves some iron stiffened mesh. I'm hoping that's still vertical. I know one of them turns horizontal for some reason. Iron stiffened meshes. This is another quest. No, come on. Recipe. Because I am all fingers and thumbs because I don't have a mouse table at the moment. We're going to be doing this the cheesy way. There we go. And with iron stiffened mesh, I'm pretty sure we can get blaze and redstone and all the other nice little bits and pieces we want. We'll just quickly teach the iron stiffened mesh to the table. And then we'll grab dust. And we'll do a little bit of sifting for dust. That'll get us redstone and blaze, or should. There's our redstone. We're going to hope for a little bit of blaze. I'm pretty sure we can get blaze from iron. Blaze is from iron or diamond, I believe. I may, however, be wrong. There has been many times in my life where I have been proved wrong. So with wheat, we can actually start down the chicken path down Roost. Roost allows you to breed quite a lot of different varieties of chicken, actually. And that gives you infinite EMC. It's not my favorite infinite EMC machine. I like the infinite EMC machines that are more interesting. I find the mob farm EMC machines quite interesting to watch. Cursed Earth mob farm EMC machines. I also quite like just like the crazy contraption ones. Snad plus a redstone flicker generator sucking up broken cactus. It's hell for a server, but I still think it's quite a funny and entertaining little. Let's throw some electrotine in there. No? How do we cook the electrotine dust then? Oh, we have to wrap electrotine dust around an iron ingot. There's an electrotine iron compound. And then we can smelt that up. Yes, we can. So other than that, we're going to smelt up some lead. So we're going to get some lead on the go. Also going to make some shears. And we're going to capture up one of these bushes, because that does have an EMC value, and some leaves, because they also have an EMC value. Teach it everything. Teach it shears. Now, is there a quest for electrotine? Hey, Vuku Gamer, welcome to the stream. There is a quest for an iron stiffened mesh, so we can get that done nice and easily. Let's see what you are for. You are An ME crafting terminal. Okay. I don't have a problem with an ME crafting terminal, that's for certain. So, quest-wise, diamond stiffen mesh. $29 diamonds, just pull them straight out the table. No problem at all. There's our iron diamond stiffen mesh. I'm guessing we have to get blaze from diamond stiffen mesh then, considering we couldn't get blaze from iron, or it didn't look like we could get blaze from iron. Let's use. Oh yeah, it's blaze from iron. Oh, from diamond stiffen meshes only. So let's grab a second and a third and a fourth diamond stiffen mesh. And we'll replace these ones into the string ones here. Because we don't really need to do much string sifting anymore. Hey, Cookie Milkshake. Haven't watched a droid stream in forever. Well, welcome back. How are you doing today, Cookie? Come on, Blaze. No, not Redstone, Blaze. No, not Electrotine, Blaze. Give me the blaze. I wish blaze. There's glowstone, that's useful. We can start making glowstone items now. Like, I much prefer the EMC machines that are kind of more wacky and insane. But the chicken one is fine. Especially because we can buy some basic chickens to begin with. Yes, we got blaze. I'm going to sieve up the rest of the dust, because you never know, we might get something useful from the rest of the dust. Blaze allows us to make a vacuum hopper, and that's kind of the main reason why I wanted blaze. Because we can use it to make vacuum hoppers and things of that variety. So let's grab the lead, and we can start the aluminium cooking up. And we will go to ingots and submit a lead and get 25 cents for it. That's fine. So now that we've got blaze, not sure why there's two different eye chisels there. Weird. Now that we've got a blaze, we can start making vacuum hoppers, which means we can start looking at the idea of an automated mob farm. We can also start looking at the idea of expanding our grass platform out and getting more grass further away from spawn. Bag. An automated mob farm means basically just free loot, free EMC. The thing we need to do is create a condenser. A couple of conduits would be quite useful, but for that we need pulsating iron. Ooh, mana steel ingot. Do you have EMC? Mana steel ingots have EMC. When you take out an item which has a damage value... Oh, does it? I've never noticed that before. I have never noticed it doing that before. Shows you how attentive I am, doesn't it? So let's grab cobble and torches. So maybe it never did it before. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, okay. I accidentally had it set on cube mode, not panel mode. That's fine. Ooh, oh no, that's coarse dirt. I accidentally had it set on panel, not cube mode. On cube mode, not panel mode. That's fine. Doop. Doop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then torches, 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 torches. All the torches. And then we can just swap this all over to grass again without any problem at all. So, more torches everywhere. Grab the Philosopher's Stone and rack it up to max. And then make sure you're standing on something other than what you're transforming, because you want to make sure you get this right. It's shift and shift. Shift and shift. Shift and shift. Because if you don't hold shift when you do this, it's going to turn it into sand and drop it into the void. There was a lot more use in Sky Exchange, the original Sky Exchange. There was a lot more use of the world transformation elements of it, which I kind of like. I quite like the world transformation elements of it, so I kind of miss the fact that it's not being used a bit more. So let's get this. Let's get wheat out en masse, and some wood as well. And then let's make a hay bale and some bread. And then we can teach you both of these. And we can say bread and hay bale. And there are quests for bread. So over in foods, we can give you 8 bread and get $5 for it. Then we can do at roost. No, not at roost. Huh. Do we not have the roost things in it? Oh, it's hatchery. We've got hatchery, not roost. Fair enough. That's fine. Nesting pens. Surprised we don't have roost. Yeah, we definitely don't have roost because the breeder's not in. And we want the nesting pens. We want the, what is it? Roost was added in 1.1. I thought I was playing 1.1. Oh, I'm not. I'm playing. Oh, I might leave the hatchery things alone then, because I much prefer roost to hatchery. So we might switch over to on the next stream. Switch over to 1.1 and use roost, because roost is a lot more fun in my opinion. Hey, Midnight Oz, by the way. William Hamilton. Sorry about the cups. No worries, dude. How are you doing today, William? Which does allow me, I must admit, to start looking at some of my more insane. So, Ender Pearl. Blaze. Chest. Iron. Obsidian. So here we can do Hopper and Eye of Ender. And we can teach both of these to the table. Then we can make an absorption hopper. Now, where do I get, yes, I remember. So if I grab some dirt and just throw down a bunch of dirt around the back here. Hey, Rencho, welcome back. And then grab my ancient seeds from in here. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab one of our wooden barrels. How are you doing today, Rencher? Now, water is technically free because the cost of water is no higher than the cost of just a normal bucket. So you can just pull water buckets out of here for free, which I quite like. Teach it the absorption hopper. Then we're going to make snad. Can we teach you snad? We can teach you snad. Lovely. So I'm going to do horrible, horrible things now that would make poor server admins cry, but we're going to do them anyway. What's this game? This is Feed the Beast Sky Adventures for Skyblock on Minecraft. I really should feed myself more often. Let's get some redstone. Jump over the gap. I really shouldn't be jumping over that gap that often, but... Oh, I'm a horrible, horrible human being. So on top of this, we're going to just come up here and pop you down. And then we're going to run the wood around. It is indeed the Minecraft. If you can type /spawn fast enough, the gap shouldn't be a worry. Yes, that's true. If you are extremely quick at typing /spawn, you shouldn't worry too much about the gap. That's a fair point. So a little bit more wood. A couple more torches. Let's grab some sand. Soul sand. So we can teach this soul sand, and then we can go soul sand, because we're going to need a bit of nether quartz for what I want to do. So let's pop a torch on you. 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 It depends on the config. Let's see. Yeah, countdown on my config. So then we want cactus seeds. We want to sieve some of this so that we can get a bit of nether quartz. There we go, bit of nether quartz. Teach you nether quartz, grab some stone and some sticks. And then we'll make a comparator. One, two, three, four. So you can learn redstone torches and comparators. Ooh, give me my redstone back. And then we just need a redstone pulse to start it. No? Come on, I had you working a moment ago. I'm sure this is how you do it. Flicker generator, why you abandoned me? What am I doing wrong, chat? Where's my flicker generator gone? I've completely forgotten how to make a flicker generator. There we go. There's my flicker generator. I remembered how to make it. There we go. We're now producing cactus. We're now producing a lot of cactus. Now, the next thing I need is an energy condenser. That's producing a lot more cactus than I thought it would be. Oh my god, I'm producing ridiculous amounts of cactus. So I need all of the dust, so I need to make charcoal. That's going to become a problem. I should probably go and turn it off. Just temporarily. Just be like, yeah, stop for a moment. Just stop for a moment and I will be back momentarily. I just made every server admin in the world just flinch slightly. Every server admin that has ever existed just went. I'm turning a stack of dust into clay every 2 seconds or so. 64 EMC. 64 times 64 EMC. Yep. I'm not doing this because this is the most efficient way of getting EMC, Oz. The most efficient way of getting EMC is diamond chickens. Or emerald chickens. Like, if you make like, even vibrant alloy chickens, but if you make, where are they? These guys. Like, these guys will lay 16,000 EMC and you can set it up to a very high level. With Roost, you can churn out, because apparently in 1.1 there is Roost. With Roost, you can churn out, I think it's like 5 emeralds every second with a single stack of 16 10 by 10 by 10 emerald chickens. Like, this is not the efficient way of doing it in any way, shape, or form. Charcoal. So it's charcoal, iron, redstone, diamond. I think so. I want dust. I want these guys, convalence dust. So actually, I don't need that much charcoal. I need cobble. So let's go with low convalence dust, and then medium convalence dust, and then it's diamond and coal. And then high covalence dust. Lovely. And then a chest. And what do we need for the project? Alright, gotta run class now. See you if you're still streaming now. See you then. Okie dokie, Midnight Oz. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. So 2 stone, a diamond, a chest, and 2 stone, diamond, chest, iron. And then we need, for an energy condenser, we need 4 obsidian and 4 diamonds. Ooh, we're running a little bit low on EMC, it would seem. Why are we running so low on EMC? What have I spent all my EMC on? Not 100% sure what I've spent all my EMC on. I thought most of the stuff I bought was quite cheap. Hey, Elf Daughter, welcome to the stream. Just about to head out to Perk, popped in to say hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope you enjoy work today, or at least don't get too worked up by work today, should I say. Let's go and grab all of the... Ah, I know what I spent it all on. I spent it all on those blinking... diamond meshes. Come with me, diamond mesh. You are going to be turned into an energy condenser. Okay, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obsidian. Always remember to teach it this first, and then we can make ourselves an energy condenser. Then we can teach it energy condensers, and then we can grab an emerald, and we can have this thing just producing emeralds for us. Okay, that's not bad. I will accept that as a way of producing emeralds for now. What the hell have I done? What the hell? What monstrosity have I created now? So next, I think we'll do the clay system. So for that, we'll need to make a basic sag mill. Because we'll want to... Why? Why have I done this? 1 second, I just need to get a short clip of this just for Ninja on GOG server. So I need to pop over to Twitch and just clip that for myself. Droid in every Minecraft stream, what the hell have I done? How does this mod thing work? You download a mod, and you then install the mod, and you then play the mod. This thing is a monstrosity to any server owner who has ever existed. It's so ridiculously easily scaled up. You could make this thing massive. You could make this thing absolutely huge. And... What do you mean, what's it about? You have mods in the mod pack, and you play. This particular mod pack is just about basically playing with EMC in a skyblock environment. So ingots, nickel. So sag mill. Not the simple sag mill. I need an alloy smelter, not a sag mill. Alloy smelter, a simple alloy smelter. So we need 3 iron, 2 furnaces, a simple machine casing, which is iron bars, grains of infinity, which is dust through a diamond stiffened mesh. Ah. I don't have any grains of infinity yet. Because I need those to make the simple machine casing. I don't know what anything in Minecraft does or anything. So basically, vanilla Minecraft doesn't include all these weird and wonderful machines and wacky things like that, Wrencher. The whole point is just to... A skyblock is a block of just stuff floating in the sky. It's where you don't... a skyblock is a term for where you don't have a world full of things. In this particular mod pack, we don't have all the sort of stuff that you'd normally have in Minecraft. We don't have a world to explore and gather. Instead, we live on a block of... whatever we build up in the sky. You can see if I look down, there's nothing down there at all. that just falls down into the void forever. Oops. So Skyblock is all about kind of like making stuff for yourself as you go along. The cactus thing looks fine. Look, it's sucking up all the cactus. Nothing's getting dropped. Like, look at the little cactuses. Look at the little cactus dots dance. Look, they're just dancing. None of them are getting left behind. Flint and steel on the bedrock block. Fair, but see, this is why I have people on. This is why I stream. Because every now and then, someone who is watching my stream says something that makes such huge amounts of sense that I cannot deny it is the correct thing to do. Well said, Madman OR. Well said. Well said, that madman. I may have sent you a clip of that on Discord. I did just clip it myself. But thank you very much, Elfie. It's only a 50% chance of turning it into... Look at the cactus dance. I'm sorry, I love it. I clipped it on Twitch so I could send it to Ninja. Ninja is a server admin, and the moment I mentioned cactus EMC generation, he just lost his brain. He's just like, nope, done. Oh, slightly less than 50% chance. Fair enough. Come on, give me grain. Is it because it's because the rain is putting it out, isn't it? Oh, no, I got a grain of infinity. Excellent. You have an EMC value. I love you for having an EMC value. So, grains of infinity. We need iron bars, iron, and stone gears, which means sticks and stone. So, we need sticks. We need stone. We need iron. And we need cobble. One, two, three, two for the craft and one to go into the thing. 1, 2, 3, 2 for the craft and one to go into the thing. And iron bars. 2 of these, 1 for the craft and 1 to go into the table. And a bucket, that's fine. And there we go, simple alloy smelter. EMCU and EMC everything else as well. Is EMC like currency? Oh, EMC is very much like currency. EMC is... I have very small amounts of EMC at the moment just because I'm basically farting about and not actually doing what I should be doing. But I do have EMC being generated by this monstrosity. This is one of the worst possible ways of generating EMC. Never ever generate EMC like this, especially if you're on a server. However, I did this just because... Actually, to be fair, it's not been running that long and it's made me 4 emeralds. I'm not going to complain about that. Like, that's actually, like... That's not bad EMC generation, all things considered. And now we need something to power this, so if we just look up quickly kinetic dynamo, we need 2 redstone, 3 copper, 3 iron, 4 iron, so 4 iron, 2 redstone, that's redstone, and some copper. And we also need another 3 iron for tools. We need a string. That's not how you spell StringDroid. We need a string and we need some sticks. This is FTB Sky Adventures, which is basically it's a rehash, not in a bad way, it's a remake of the old 1.7 mod pack of Sky Exchange. Learned. We need a couple of sticks, which I forgot. So we can go like this, 1, 2, and like this. Always teach it as you make, because then you'll be able to pull these things out later. If you make something new, teach it to the table. And then we can stick you on here. Hey, Diane, welcome to the stream. And then we've got a windmill in here, which is something we can't EMC, unfortunately. By the way, Droid Project owes Project Zorgo. I don't remember Project Zorgo, no. Ender Pearl and iron. And then we can start getting item conduits, which will allow us to automate our mob farm safely. You need meat legs. I'm not sure what meat legs is, but I'm sure I do need meat legs, yes. These do not have an EMC value. Let's grab some dirt and just fill in this down here. Oh, yes, we need to shear off some of those. Oh, I need some food. Yes, I do need some food. You're right. There we go. Some vines. Where did I put the dirt away? I'm not finished filling in that gap. You are fully correct. I do need to feed myself a little bit. Meat legs. That's the first time I've heard them called meat legs. I've heard people call them haunches, and I've heard people call them food, and I've heard people call them saturation. Never heard people call them meat legs. They set a doomsday date. They always set doomsday dates. I don't tend to pay attention to doomsday dates. I love it. No server admin in their sort of wild imaginations thought I would come up with something as horrific as this. $10 bill, and then we can now pull out pulsating iron. We can also pull out sand. Meat pops at our house. Ah, interesting. Clay. 1 block and some normal clay. And then a little bit of gravel. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some conduit binder. Nice and quick. Is that not how you make conduit binder? Pretty sure that's how you make conduit binder, game. There we go. So teach that conduit binder, and then we're going to cook up the each thing individually. 25 cents, that's fine. And that gives us terracotta, which we can use for making power and also used for making the sink. So if we take out 5 terracotta, 3 iron and a water bucket, so water bucket, 1 iron, 2 iron, 3 iron and 5 terracotta, we can make ourselves a sink, which is an infinite water source, which is lovely. And we can set up another monstrosity. Basically, this is not me setting up good and effective ways of doing things in this mod pack. This is just me building things that server admins will hate me for building. This is me building things that server admins will punch me in the face for creating. So, glass. We don't have any glass. Ooh, I didn't make glass yet. Sand. Cook a sand, please. Cook sand, please. Please to be cooking sand. Did I teach you conduit binder? Yes, I did. Good. You can go away. You can go away. You can learn item conduits. There's some item conduits. Glass can be learnt in here. And then we can cook it up in the alloy smelter to make it quite clear glass. By the way, you're broke. I'm not broke. Look, I am not broke. I will show you. I will show you how not broke I am. Look at how efficient of a EMC generator this monstrosity is. It's already created me 3 more emeralds. So I've already gotten another, what, 49,000 EMC. That thing is actually better than I thought it was going to be fair. Like, that thing's actually, like, not a bad source of EMC. And that's, like, tiny. Like, you could build that much, much bigger very, very easily. All you need to do is expand the redstone pulse. You could make that significantly larger with very little effort. I haven't taught you the sink yet, though, have I? There we go. It now knows sink. So now we're going to build another monstrosity. Because, you know, if you're going to build a monstrosity, you might as well build it a sister monstrosity. Dang it, I'm going to have to dig down to do it. That's fine. Extract always active. There we go. And now we need a couple of condensers. We need 2 condensers in total. 1 and 2, which we can just afford, and we need some dust to kickstart the system. And we need some barrels. So let's go and Here we go. All of those are filled. We can upgrade it to a higher level water transmission later. I want to play that mod pack, but I don't like playing single player. Then you'll probably have to find yourself a server. Now we're going to go along and we're going to say insert on brown, extract on green, round robin active. Insert on brown, extract on green, round robin active. Insert brown, extract 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 green, round robin active. insert green, extract brown, round robin active, insert green, no extract. You are going to create dust. Ah. I need to stop you from taking the clay. Insert brown, extract green, round robin active. Exactly. This is FTB Sky Adventures. I need to stop you taking the clay, which means I need a filter for your insert to stop you taking... So, hopper. And I have some sugarcane seeds. Excellent. Teach you sugarcane. Get sugarcane. Paper. Teach you paper. Get paper. Make filter. Is this what I want to do? I want to make sure that, basically I want to make sure, because these are extracting, so you're extracting on brown. So you go dust. And then you get, why can't you, there we go. There we go. The system is being kick-started, and now this guy's getting clay, and this guy's also getting clay. Excellent. So the system has been kick-started now. Lovely. Cool hairdo. What do you mean? Oop, and we've got 3 more emeralds in here. This is silly. Clay, 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 clay. Lovely. And you can just start making me an emerald, please. So once this fills up, that's fine. It won't be able to take anything else in. Okie dokie, Salnex, thank you very much for watching the insanity of me producing, like, broken-ass systems in this game. Oh, what the hell am I building? What the hell am I creating? This is just... These are both monstrosities, by the way. These are both absolute abject monstrosities. By every stretch of your imagination, these things are monstrosities. Can I make better fluid pipes? Because if I make better fluid pipes, or fluid conduits, what does it cost to make the high level fluid conduits? You cost fused quartz. That's actually not too bad, and you cost fused quartz and vibrant alloy. I can do both of those actually. So let's grab some quartz from in here. We'll make it into a block, and we'll teach it a block of fused quartz, or block of quartz. Because that will be useful later on, and then we will smelt that up. Oh, what other laggy messes can I make? You might have this clay thing in your base on your server. Yeah, I can well believe that. Hashtag blame Electro. I can well believe you have the clay thing in your base on the server. It doesn't stop it being... It doesn't make it any less of a mess that other people use it. So 1 redstone, 1 glowstone, and 1 gold. And we're going to make an electro thingy bob ingot. Thingy bob ingot? Yes, definitely a thingy bob ingot. 3 of these and some conduit binder. Auto coal machine? When can you play Raft? I can play Raft whenever I end up playing Raft. Like, whenever I want to play Raft, really, I can. When am I going to play Raft? I don't know. I usually play Raft with Bad Wolf and... I usually play Bad Wolf with but I usually play raft with Bad Wolf and Romaret, and Romaret and Bad Wolf just haven't been available. Romaret and Bad Wolf have been busy, so I haven't been able to play raft at the moment. Or I have been able to play raft, but I don't tend to play raft by myself, shall we say. It's a bit sad to play raft by yourself, I think. Now the question is there an easy way to replace these conduits? Can I just kind of flip the conduits? I can just flip the conduits. Lovely. And that makes the barrels fill faster. But we're going to do this even better because we're going to use this vibrant alloy. 1, 2, and a piece of fused quartz, and 6 conduit binder to make the top level ones, which teleport fluid instantaneously. I'm going to regret this. I am definitely going to regret this. Or at least my poor computer is going to regret this. Vibrant alloy. $20 and a loot crate. Ooh, what do I get? A disenchanter. Actually, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And always extract. And now, yeah, there we go. That's generating clay. So let's have a look. What have you been up to in the meantime? You've made me 2 emeralds. What have you done in the meantime? You haven't actually made me an emerald yet, although you have definitely filled this out with the clay. So now, basically, all the clay should be going in here, because there's no room for it to come up into here. Hey, cow. I am unfortunately going to go and get a sword and kill you, because you are a cow, and therefore a source of yummy, tasty goodness. Goodbye! No, don't run away. Come back, cow. I wish to eat your tasty, tasty goodness. Thank you as well for your tasty goodness. Hey, Zotek, welcome to the stream and the SSD. Please try to process as much data as you can while you're here. So yeah, this is not me being efficient. This is just me making really badly broken things. So we've got the clay generator. We've got the cactus generator. What else can I do that is badly broken? What other sources of infinite EMC do we have? We could have a cobblegen. A cobblegen is a source of infinite EMC. It's a terrible source of infinite EMC, but it is a source of infinite EMC. I could create a giant fish farm. That would be a horrific source of EMC. Would just be a giant fish farm. I can imagine that breaking a few servers. Basically, I'm just trying to break as many servers as I can at the moment. I don't know why. I'm just trying to do things that will subsequently result in poor little servers going kaboom. So, yeah, let's look at the idea of an automated, like a generating fish farm. So we need a fishing rod. Have I crafted one? I haven't. So we need string and sticks, because this is a quest as well. So let's create a basic fishing rod and let's finish off that quest that we have tucked away in there. When can you play Overwatch? Again, like, I'll play Overwatch when I play Overwatch. I've not really been in the mood for playing things like Overwatch and things like that recently. The Blaze Rod cheat. There is the Blaze Rod thing you can do. There's a couple of... oh god, you want me to add sugar... Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to add sugarcane. Vuku is correct. We need iron. We need redstone. We need wood. We need cobble. We need stone. A bit more redstone and redstone torches, and we need nether quartz. So I need to make an observer. And I need to make a piston. So let's teach both of those things to you. Then we need redstone, and we need a piston. Actually, I tell you what we could do. If we get some iron, I believe if we put redstone and iron in here, we can make redstone conductive alloy. And we can actually make redstone conduits, which will make a sugarcane farm easier. But we also need snad. No one is going to thank you for this, Vuku. No one is going to thank you for this. Every server owner I know is going to despise you for suggesting this monstrosity that I'm about to create. So we need a bucket of... Come on, mouse, wake up. This was a cheap mouse and it shows it, but unfortunately it was the only mouse that was available at the time. So, water. Excellent. We then need sugarcane. We need our conductive iron alloy. So we need you. And I think that is actually a quest in the metals section. Conductive iron alloy. Yes, it gives us $5. That's fine. So iron, we're going to grab 3 of these, and we're going to grab some conduit binder. Oh no, that's not what I want. I don't want the energy. What do I want then? Is it redstone alloy? What do I want to make the redstone conduction? I need redstone alloy ingots. Ah, how do I make you? Redstone and silicon. Oh. What do the dollars do? You can spend the dollars in the quest book to buy certain rewards. So over in the thing, so if I saved up $15,000, I could buy the creative energy source. So I could buy creative energy. You can also buy loot boxes. You can buy massive building ones. You can, for $125, you can buy a drop of evil. You don't actually need to do that. Like, you can make drops of evil in this. Pretty dang easy. Like, if I grab a sword out of here, like, it's pretty easy to get a drop of evil. All you need to do is have a bucket of witch water and have a skeleton, and then you can do that and he's a wither skeleton, and then if you kill him, you've got a decent chance of getting a drop of evil. Admittedly, this thing isn't tall enough for wither skeletons, so he just kind of glitched through the wall there. But if you have a mob farm that is tall enough for wither skeletons, you can also turn creepers into enhanced creepers to make their explosions bigger. Not that you need to, but I think they have a higher chance of dropping certain items. We don't have reliquary, so they can't drop the heart things. Ooh, diamond horse armor. That is worth a lot. And we have an enchanted book. Vorpal 3. I'm actually going to keep that, because Vorpal 3 is worth quite a bit. So let's get the silicon, and we will dupe the silicon. And then we can cook the silicon up in here with a bit of redstone, and that will give us our redstone alloy, which is what we wanted, actually. I didn't want the energy, I wanted the redstone transmission ones. Because what we're going to do is over here, we're going to set up a set of pistons one block up. So we're going to set up a set of pistons here. No, here. Pointing this way. Like so. And get rid of the excess pistons. And then we're going to set an observer on top of this piston. Like so. Actually pointing the other way. My bad. Now he's probably going to get sucked up by that thing, isn't he? Yeah, he did. That's fine. We'll just duplicate another one. Oh no, I got him. I got him. That's good. We're going to go do like that. And then we are going to make a conduit with our redstone alloy ingot. Dupe you. 2, 3, and conduit binder. It'd be far easier if I was sitting at a desk and not on a sofa to do all the typing that is involved in this mod pack, but there's our redstone conduit, and we can make some more of that, just so that we know we've got enough. And then we can just run the redstone conduit along here, like so. You probably don't need you there. Give me you. I'll put you on top of the pistons. And then we can put sugarcane down and this will enhance our insanity. Because we are going to add sugarcane into this farm now. Oh, do I need to take it down one? I think I need to take it down one to actually make the SNAD pick up the update ticks. That's fine. That shouldn't be a problem. We can just drag you... Oops. Drag you down here. Why are you not... I am confused. Why aren't you growing fast? Because it's on sand and not snad, that's why, because I'm a twit. Snad. Dang it, I put it on bloody sand. Getting all confused about why this isn't working. And it's not working because I put it on the wrong blinking block. Don't you start with me, Pi. I wonder, is... No, unfortunately that's not going to work. I'm disappointed that you don't flicker. There we go. Output signal red. Output signal red. Output signal red. Signal red. By the way, these things are also terrible for a server. So let's break you. Oh god, this monstrosity is getting worse. Why am I producing this? Why am I making this absolute hell of a monstrosity? I should not be making this. This is in no way an effective machine. This is not what an effective EMC machine looks like in any way, shape or form. This is the exact opposite of an effective machine. Although it's created 10 emeralds, so I can't be mad at it. It's created 10 emeralds. So is this thing, actually. That's not bad, actually, for both of them to create 10 emeralds. I'm very sorry about that, but there appears to be roadworks going on outside this house. Like, this is really slow. This is really slow compared with other stuff that I could do. But at the same time, I kind of just love it. I just love it for just being this monstrosity of a creation. So, what else could I make that is horrific? Good that you doing this in small scale. If it was bigger, I'm sure the server wouldn't handle it. Actually, like, to be fair, like, even looking straight at it or being quite close to it, like, at this scale, it's not affecting my frames per second in the slightest. It's losing me maybe 1 frame per second. I could build it at a much bigger scale, but I don't even know if I need to. They are useful they are arguably useful monstrosities. They're arguably useful monstrosities because technically I could make much better machines. Like I could make machines that were much more efficient and produced a lot more EMC for the same amount of effort, shall we say? But at the moment, at least, like these are the machines I've decided to go with. Coal farm. Coal farm. What coal farm? What method of making coal do you think I should use for the coal farm? Like, I'm not sure 100% what you mean by a coal farm. An obsidian farm. Now there's well, that's the question. Do we have tiny progressions? We don't have tiny progressions, so I'd have to spend lava to get obsidian. And I think a lava bucket is 832 and a bucket is 768. So the difference there is if I... So we've got 287... 223. So that the difference there is 64. And obsidian is worth 64. So obsidian, because I'd have to spend lava to get it, obsidian wouldn't gain me any EMC by crafting obsidian. Not unless I was using chickens to craft obsidian. Server has bonsai trees. Can you consider this? I could consider bonsai trees. Bye, everybody. So bonsai trees would be an interesting add-on to my generation, because I think pretty much everything dropped by a bonsai tree, saplings, wood, etc., is actually an effective or is actually usable for EMC. So I don't think there'd be anything that we couldn't use from a bonsai tree farm. However, we would have to make it a horrific monstrosity. So if we get clay and make brick, let's make up a brick for ourselves. So do we have at bonsai? We don't have bonsai trees. Ooh. See you, Rencha. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. Oh, we don't have bonsai trees. What other horrific things can I do to poor Ninja's brain? This is just me trying to hurt Ninja now. This is just me trying to hurt Ninja. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 2 hours. We'll stream for another like hour or so, I think. Just look at this. Just look at this horrific thing. It's not even picking up all the sugarcane. I need another fucking absorption hopper to pick up all the sugarcane. Is this bees? Melon farm? Ooh! Vuku, melon farm might be good. Insert. Always active extract. I'm going to need to make speed upgrades for these things, because this is not... Like, this is just silly. I could make, like... Can I make a breeder? If I could make a breeder, I could breed, like, cows. And then I could... So, let's have a look at a melon. So we've got melon seeds. So I need a hoe. Let's just make a quick emerald hoe. Oh, what are you people making me do? You people are making me make just horrible, horrible things. Need a bucket of water. And then we need to grid pattern this out. Hey Luma, welcome to the stream. I am fine, thank you very much. How are you, Luma? Like so. And then we can put like a couple of torches in the center. That's fine. There's still going to be plenty of space for melons to grow. Yeah, we definitely need to speed upgrade those things, because they're not keeping up with that. You're God! Oh my... Wow. Apparently Luma is God. I am surprised. So how do we make speed upgrades for those again. What are the speed upgrades for those? These ones. We need electrical steel, which we can make in the alloy smelter using iron, pulverized coal, and silicon. How do we get pulverized coal? We need a sag mill. Basic sag mill is 2 stone gears, a machine casing, a piston, flint. That's not too bad. 2 iron. 2 stone gears. A machine casing. Piston. And flint. And then we can make ourselves a sag mill to make up some pulverized coal. Like open the right thing first, dude. Otherwise you won't be able to do it. So this, and this. And there we go. Sag mill. You can come away for now. Alloy smelter. I need sag mill. Alloy smelter, I believe, fell off the edge, but that... Oh no, alloy smelter is right there. Excellent. So then we need to sag up some coal to make pulverized coal. So let's grab some bone meal and get these growing. So the question is, how am I going to harvest these things? Now, I have a feeling we've got... probably a melon harvesting machine we could get from one of the mod packs. But a melon harvesting machine wouldn't spew items all over the floor, which is kind of what I want. I kind of want this thing to spew items all over the floor. If I want it to spew items over the floor, that probably means harvesting them with pistons. So what I would need to do is go 1, 2. No, I need to... I can rotate things with an engineering hammer, so that's useful. So I can rotate these guys with an engineering hammer. So what I need to do is basically put pistons on top of all of these growing spots. Like this. And then if I get up on top here, we can then take out these middle pistons, like so, which look down on the actual plants. Then we can rotate these guys so they're pointing downward. Not particularly hard to get them all pointed towards the floor, as long as we just run around and do a careful little bloop on all of them. Get them all pointed downwards. And then we just need an observer that's going to pick up when a lot of these things grow. So we need an observer kind of on the, couple of observers on the edge and some transmission conduits. Redstone conduits, and then we need a couple of observers. We're going to be looking at like this patch and this patch, 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 no, go away, this patch, this patch, this patch, this patch, this patch, and this patch, and then we're going to have out signals all from all of these guys. This thing is horrific. I really, really wish I wasn't building this thing. Because this thing is truly, like, server horrific. This is a true monstrosity of a server device. I don't even know what to call this thing. And then we need to adjust all of these to being output signal on red, output signal on red, output signal on red, output signal on red, output on red, output on red, output on red, output on red. And this is by far the least, like, we could build a machine that would harvest pumpkins automatically. I don't want to build a machine that harvests pumpkins automatically. I want to build a monstrosity. I want to build a machine that doesn't harvest the pumpkins until it notices something's happened, and then just harvests a bunch of pumpkins in... What is this? What have you people made me do? This is not my fault, by the way. I do not take any responsibility for what happens here. So I think this should be everybody done. And then we need an absorption hopper again, and we need another condenser. How are you doing with that coal, by the way? Excellent. And then I need to put my alloy smelter back on there, and we will give him pulverized coal and the other bits and pieces that he needs. So he needs pulverized coal, he needs iron, and I think he needs silicon as well, doesn't he? I take blame if the server crashes. That's fine. That's fine. I have no illusions to be honest, like, it's actually holding up surprisingly well. Like, our server is actually, like, surprisingly sturdily holding up to this monstrosity of a nonsense that we've created. Ooh, an egg. We don't have an egg in our EMC machine. Chickens! Vanilla chickens! Vanilla chickens. I mean, to be fair, we've got 300 EMC. And, like, I am creating this thing. So... I mean, I'm reasonably proud with, like, how effective this is actually being at creating stuff. Like, we've got this guy over here, who's currently got 60... Wow! He's the sugarcane is too efficient. The sugarcane is too efficient. The sugarcane is too efficient. It's actually outpacing our condenser. Ooh, that's kind of dangerous. You're up to 12, and you're still, like, that's... We could speed that up even more with speed upgrades. Like, we've got 400,000 EMC from those. What? This makes no sense. Why is it allowing me to do this and not destroying... Like, the whole game should just crash in protest at what I'm doing. But it's not. It's just going, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. We don't care. So electrical steel, iron, and was it redstone or pistons or something for the speed upgrades? The speed upgrade is piston and redstone torch. Piston and a redstone torch. I love how I just shift-click stacks of everything out now. It's just like, that'll do. Ooh, it has an EMC value. That's excellent. So, if we go speed upgrades, and can you get speed upgrades? You need a... no, you can have speed upgrades. Excellent. So now... That's faster. I've got a crap PC. I have no idea why this thing is surviving as well as it is. Like, I need a better condenser. I just flat out need a better condenser at the moment. Because it's not able to eat the items fast enough. Hey chicken, can I get a feather off you perhaps? No, come back here, chicken. Aha! I got feather. Excellent. And I need to give these guys an update. So if I just grab a dirt block for a second and just go... Actually, no. Do it with a piston. Or with a conduit, maybe. Nope. Can I do it with a piston? Sure, this should work. Like, you should get updates when the pumpkins on the edge grow. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if anything's going to grow there. I don't think anything's going to grow right there. I have a feeling that that's not a growth-sustaining environment. Okay. Eggs. Vacuum hopper. Fence. I'm 99.9% sure this is what people said when I should do a chicken farm. This is what people meant when they said I should do a chicken farm. Like, I'm 99.9% sure this is what people said. Like, people were like, you totally need to build a giant fenced-in area and then fill it with chickens, vanilla chickens, and then just pick up all of their drops. Hey there, Deliciously. Welcome to the stream where basically I am just doing everything wrong intentionally and just seeing like what kind of monstrosity I can create. I definitely need to make proper torches. I'm still not lagging, which astonishes me. Coal and sticks. Yeah, don't take any advice from what I'm doing right now. I haven't built a mob farm or any of the stuff I should be building. Instead, I'm just messing about and doing stuff that really should not be done. Like, this stuff I'm doing right now is very, very bad. Very, very bad indeed. But instead of doing it properly, I'm doing it the silly way. because I'm finding this far more entertaining. Chicken. Come on, chickens. Chicken. Chicken. Excellent. Chickens. 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 It's lagging your PS4. More chickens. More chickens, more vacuum hoppers, more horror. That's a decent start for chickens. So we'll put, like, over here, we'll put a vacuum hopper. And then we'll point the vacuum hopper into this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not what... I'm sure they use pistons and observers. I'm not sure... Unless they just use a timing circuit. They may just use a timing circuit, which probably would be better. I could do a timing circuit, actually. Yeah, delicious. Dexalicious, yeah. Have you seen the cactus farm, Dex? Were you here when the cactus farm was... when I sort of last showed the cactus farm? Because, yeah. I have a cactus farm. Oh, I need a comparator. Hey, Flame Pros, welcome to the stream. Oh, I will show you. I will show you my cactus EMC farm. Say hello to the cactus EMC farm. Right, this thing is actually generating a reasonably regular supply of emeralds. It's kind of scary that this thing is generating a reasonably regular supply of emeralds. And if I turn this on, this happens. It's so powerful that it outpaces... this is Snad, Dexalicious. Snad is a growth enhancer for cactus. And what a lot of people don't realize is that the growth ticks generated by Snad are actually generated by the redstone update ticks in Minecraft. And Minecraft regularly checks for redstone update ticks in pretty much everything. But you can force it to check for update ticks every single game tick. So you can actually force Snad to do a growth tick every other tick on every other game tick. So you can do some really bad things with Snad. Very few people know about the fact that Snad is redstone activated. Is that it runs off the redstone update ticks, and that is why very few people do the monstrous things that Droid does. So I'm actually just going to set this on a hopper clock. I need to get some better torches. Do I have feral flare lanterns? That's a question. We do have feral flare lanterns. So 2 glass, 2 gold, and a glowstone block. 2 glass, glowstone, and gold. I think I might actually be building the easier one you're talking about, dude. Feral flare lantern. Feral flare lantern. Yeah, I'm just going to add some feral flare lanterns because, you know, that helps. That helps with lag. If you have too much lag, just add feral flare lanterns to everything. There we go. That works. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm actually gonna create the redstone signal one that you're talking about, Dexalicious. I was trying to be smart and trying to be posh and use observers, but I'm probably just going to use a redstone hopper clock. So, observer. Why am I putting an observer there? For no reason other than the fact that I need a block to put my comparator on. Comparator. Don't forget you got vein mine. True, I do have vein mine. I didn't want to vein mine all of it though, because I wanted, like, I wanted to have something that I could attach things to. And then we're just going to give it, like, what? Like, 15 hoppers? No. Monstrosities continue! This isn't what I had in mind. I don't think this is what anyone had in mind. Unfortunately, and quite frustratingly, we don't have access to a mechanical user. We don't have access to the user from extra utilities. We do have the extra utilities mechanical miner, but we don't have. We don't really have any automated method of sifting. Do we have auto sieves at all? I don't think we actually have any auto sieves at all, which is really kind of frustrating. How long are you going to be filming? I don't know. I'm going to be filming for a while, I suppose. There we go. Well, I haven't really been focusing on building efficient things, so this is a bit of a kind of inefficient mess, shall we say? But even then, with this being an inefficient mess, we've got 17 emeralds there. We've got another 13 emeralds here. We haven't got any emeralds there, but we're up to 5,000 points. I don't know if we have any growth enhancers. We're up to 1.3 million. Give chicken seeds? I could. Seeds. Do we have a feeding trough? Feed. We have the chicken feeder. I don't know if the chicken feeder would work. Construct 2,000 seeds per feeder. Feeder will look for chickens in a 4x1x4 area. Baby chickens will grow fast. It will. That's exactly what we want. And we want slabs of wood. Slab. Shut up, you slab. And then more seeds. So we want to make a block of iron. We'll make a couple of blocks of iron so we can turn one of them into a recipe. I'm sure this has an EMC value. So EMC and EMC and EMC. This is, I'm going to have to say sorry, not sorry, because this is hilarious, but at the same time, this is wrong on so many levels. Hey, Cargo, welcome to the stream. Guys, I need space so that I can put down your chicken feeder and then give it stacks of feed. Whack 'em! So these are now picking up chicken drops, and will pick up chicken drops faster when there are more grown chickens in the area. Yeah, I'm ashamed at the horrific things I have done. but I'm still going to do more. So one thing I want to do is how do you TP back? /spawn is available on Feed the Beast Sky Adventures as just one of the basic things you can do. You have to stand still for 5 seconds, but once you've stood still for 5 seconds, /spawn is available, as it is on a lot of Feed the Beast servers. So I want to create an automatic mob farm. So I could create the mob slaughter fact, or the mob crusher. Yeah, the mob crusher from Industrial Foregoing, the mob grinder, etc. Sure, we can change that in configs, right? Yeah, you can change that in configs. Followed you, by the way. Thank you very much. Hey, Cargo 12310, welcome to the stream and the SSD. Please carve out a corner of the SSD all to yourself. So we do need to get plastic, which means we need to make a tree fluid extractor and a latex processor. Unfortunately, you can't cheat on these. So furnace, iron gear, redstone, and stone. So stone. We need iron to make the iron gear, which I think is just 4 iron. We need redstone, and we need a furnace. So I'm pretty sure we can just make an iron gear like so. Yep. Always making 2. Because one of them is going to go in here, as is that. That's learnt to make that. Lovely. And I believe that is a quest over here in mechanical. Yes, it is. Tree fluid extractor. Gets us a $1 bill. $1 bill, y'all. So we'll get this guy going straight away. Bloop. And we will give him a log. Start working on. Make a CC. What's a CC? I'm not sure what you mean by a CC. But yeah, you can definitely change like the teleport time in config. And then we need a latex processing unit. Because we all know we love latex. So we need 2 furnaces, we need a simple machine casing, iron, redstone, and iron gear. So, iron, redstone, a gear, and machine casing. Sorry about the roadworks going on outside, guys. And that gives us a latex processing unit. A chicken chest. Ah, what is a chicken chest? Not a clue what a chicken chest is. Learn the latex processing unit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some conduits of a variety of sorts. So we're going to grab some energy conduits, some item conduits, some fluid conduits. Going to dig you off there, and we're going to use energy conduits coming off here to provide power. I'm actually going to dig up the bear trap now, because the bear trap's been there for ages. And we're going to say latex processing unit, fluid conduit, always extract. That's giving you latex, excellent. And then we need to give it water, which is fine, because we can just grab a sink, sank, sunk. And then we can pop the sink here and give it another pressurized fluid conduit, pulling always out of there. And that gives us tiny dry rubber. Once we get 9 tiny dry rubber, we're kind of done, actually. So how's our chicken going? How's our chicken farm going? Are you pulling up chicken drops? Well, there are definitely chicken drops being dropped. Excellent. How goes our cactus EMC farm? It's still generating stuff. Some cactus is getting stuck on the top. I think that's the fault of the KFC factory. I think that might be the fault of the conduits. This isn't generating anything, so I think that might be because this timer is just not... just pulsing too fast, shall we say. I think we're not getting many melon growths because that's pulsing too fast. So we can make a timer. That's not a yimer, a timer. Nope, that's a Yimer again, droid. Stop trying to find out what a Yimer is. A Yimer, which is just 4 stone, 4 redstone torches, and a clock. So we can make the clock nice and easily. Going to watch Roblox live stream at 10 AM. Okay, fair enough, Flames. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. I'm not really much of a fan of Roblox myself, but to each their own. So let's give you a Yimer. Then we can set the Yimer to, what do we think? 10 seconds would be 200 ticks. Shall we say every 100 seconds? That give melons time to grow? Every tick? No. Are you an escapee? I don't think you're an escapee. How's that clay farm doing? 10 emeralds. That's not bad. Escapee! I doubt it's an escapee. Come back here, little chicken. So we got an epic loot bag, which gave us a bucket, which is cool. No witnesses. Exactly. So this should pulse, break all of these. They should get sucked up by the thing, and that should give us... This just still, like... I know it's broken because it's having stuff gather up on top, and that's not the way we want it. Speed. Like, again, this is not how you do this. This is the exact opposite of how you do this. But I still want to do it like this. Because it amuses me greatly. Conduit, why have you not attached? You should have attached conduit. I mean, this certainly produces a lot of cactus. I'll give it that. Conduit. I want... Damn it! I need a conduit. Do you watch Plain Rock 1, 2, 3? No, I don't. I have no idea who that is. It ate my conduit. How can you join? You can't. I'm on a single player world. I don't currently run any servers, so... There we go. Start building towards flight. Flight's actually really easy to get in X and Hilo based packs. But that's a good idea, actually. We can build very quickly towards flight. What we need to do to get flight is we need to get a Cloud Wolf's or Cloud Strife's thing. What's it called? At Project E, we need to get a Ignition Ring, Zero Ring, Swift Pulse Rending Gale Ring. For that we need Vibrant Alloy Thrusters. Ooh, that's interesting. They've made this recipe very different to what it normally is. So we need 4 red matter. That's actually going to be pretty easy. We can make the red matter pretty much straight away. Okie dokie Flame, thank you very much for popping in. Because all we need to do is grab a Philosopher's Stone out of here. And some coal, and we can pretty much... We need to make alchemical coal, and teach it that. And then make Mobius fuel and teach it that. Hey, Mighty Oz, welcome back to the stream. We are still doing things we really shouldn't be doing. I really should set up the mob farm. Like, I should set up the mob farm. I haven't set up the mob farm yet. So, dark matter. Mighty Oz. Yeah, your name's not Mighty Oz. Your name's Midnight Oz. Yeah, don't pay any attention to Droid. Droid has driven himself mildly insane. Diamond block. That's not too hard. Diamond block. And then that makes us dark matter. And then we use dark matter to make red matter with 6 antagonise fuel and 3 dark matter. There we go. So there's our red matter learnt. How's the spaz cactus thing working out for me? It's working out pretty dang well. It's generating cactus so fast that a single condenser is actually struggling to keep up with it most of the time. And every time I go back, I just emptied it. Okay, so it's about 1/3 the speed of our clay farm, but the spazzy cactus thing could be easily expanded to be even more spazzy and produce even more cactus. So for cloud, no, rending gale. For the rending gale ring, which is free flight, we need 4 red matter. And at the moment we can afford 3 red matter. Okay, so we need to get a little bit more of just materials. Don't think any one man should hold that much spaz. No. You have no idea. There's a streamer, much more popular, much bigger streamer than me, called Gaming on Caffeine, and I convinced him to use leaf generators as his main power source on one of the things he's using, and it's like it's ridiculously spaz. It's just insane. It's insanity level spaz. Just leaf generators. I think he's got 5 leaf generators and a tree farm that's just feeding the leaf generators. And it's so broken, it's hilarious. I think it's one of my favourite sort of monstrous creations I've ever encouraged a streamer to produce. We're not picking up all of the drops from in here, which I find mildly concerning. Why are some of the drops there? It is picking up the drops, so I just picked up some stuff, but it's not picking up all the drops. It's probably not the best best one to use for that, actually, to be fair. So we need to create these fluxed and vibrant things. So we need signalum. Signalum we can create in the alloy smelt with copper, silver, and redstone. So copper, silver, and redstone. I was thinking of renting a dedicated server to set up a Sky Adventure server on, but then I thought my financial status as a uni student, and I was like, nah. This is one of the things, is like sometimes if you're lucky, you can get into a position where a server will basically pay for itself. I'd love to be in that position myself. I'd love to run a server, because I know that there's quite a few guys that would love to just come on a server and mess around and just... I would be a little bit more relaxed than a lot of server owners when it comes to monstrosities, because I'd be creating my own monstrosities. Mac vacuum down 1. Mac vacuum down 1. Not sure what that means. We do have item collectors in this, I think. No, we don't. We don't have absorption hoppers. We only have the vacuum hopper and the Ender.io vacuum hopper. I'm surprised it doesn't have any item teleportation hoppers. I would have thought those would be reasonably kind of A, easy to implement, and B, useful. But obviously not at the moment. If I put my vacuum hopper block down 1, then all of the chickens will escape. So now we can create a mob crusher, now that we have plastic. Hey, rebels! So we need books, that's fine, we've got leather and paper. By the way, a mob farm is far more efficient than all of these things I've produced. I actually had my own custom-coded bucket server based on ancient Greek mythology several years ago. Ran for a bit over a year, but I didn't think it ever made any serious profit. And monthly premium was online in 1992. Well, this is the thing. Like, one of the reasons why Minecraft YouTubers often run servers is like a small server like the one you were running. You'll sometimes have like maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 people on the server. Whereas a small YouTuber can get up to, like, for instance, Gok at the moment has, I think it's 300 or 400 people on his server. He actually had to split it into a multi-instance server to actually have it work because it was getting so badly damaged by having so many people on it. And he charges, although you get access to, I think it's 4 or 5 different servers, he charges on Patreon £4.99 to play on his premium servers. And that's the thing, is like that's kind of like the goal of little YouTubers like myself, is to get to the point where you have a fan base that would sustain something like that. I'd love to be able to sustain something like that. So we're going to have to travel till we get out of range of the feral flare lanterns again. But we're going to set up a nice big mob farm. Now it's not going to be a Cursed Earth mob farm yet because we don't have the Drop of Evil. Now we could buy a Drop of Evil and we could just immediately set up a Cursed Earth mob farm. But for now at least I think we'll stick with this. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 2. Dang it. So where are we? We're at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So 9. And then 9, 10, 11. 10, 11. 12, 12. 13, 13. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean to build this thing that wide, but that's fine. True, you can grab a dedicated server quite cheap now. I think one of the main things is a lot of people don't know quite how to set up a server. I mean, I know how to set up a server, but I'm not like Ninja on GOC. I'm not like a server admin specialist. But what I will probably do is I will probably finish building this mob spawner, and then I'll probably call the stream there for now, and we'll come back another time. But before I do have to quickly go and deal with something.
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Sorry about that, everyone who stuck around. I did need to go and sort something out real quick, but I am back. So yes, we are back. Turn the sound up slightly. Do we even have sound turned on at the moment? No, we don't. That must have been really disconcerting for some people. To have literally no audio. But yeah, we have the horror that is this creation of mine working in the background. You had background music playing. Ah, I see. 4, 5. There we go. You're doing assessments right now. Oh, what are you assessing? Oh, maybe you're... Are you writing an assessment to be assessed, or are you writing, or are you sort of like doing other people's assessments? In the good way, not the bad way. Ah, I see. Well, doing assessments is also like you can be assessing someone doing an assessment. One, 2, 3. Dang it, I need more stone. University assignments. Ah, I see. Makes sense. Ah, well, roof's going to be made of dirt. I can deal with that later with my philosopher's stone. Assessments in the UK uni as well. It depends, like, on exactly which uni you're in and what their expectation or sort of their terminology is. Now I admit I should have put torches on the roof. Torche, 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 torche. And then torche, 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 torche. Torche, 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 torche. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw down dirt in the bottom here. This is going to be our kind of cursed earth mob spawner. Once we get our first bit of drop of evil, this is going to become our cursed earth mob spawner. And what we're going to do, which is something a lot of people don't think about, is we're actually going to have a drop-in nether mobs, or drop-in alternate mob spawner. We're going to have this be like so. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the witch water trick. So what we need now is we need a bunch of trapdoors, which we don't have in the recipe bank, but that's fine. We can make trapdoors with wood. I'm going to make a bunch of trapdoors. I'm actually probably going to use this to get a bunch more. And then bucket. Delicious. Witch water. See, I do actually know what I'm doing. I do actually know what I'm doing. I just was messing around for a while. Oh, that's going to annoy me. There we go. Lovely jubbly. There's a pool of witch water for all the mobs to fall down through. And then we probably want... where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So probably actually this is the center. So we're going to want to put our mob crushing factory here. And we're going to want to give it an upgrade as well. I don't know why I keep taking out torches when I haven't finished yet. We want to give it an upgrade and we want to give it a power source. And we're probably just going to power it with our windmill for now. I can move into making things like thermoelectric generators and such later on. We're probably just going to power it with our windmill and a few of our power cables for now. Power conduits plus item conduits plus fluid conduits is one thing we need, so... Conduit. We're going to need item conduits and fluid conduits. We're also going to want to make some trash cans, so I'm going to make a stone... And specifically what we're going to want is we're going to want a fluid trash can. Okie dokie, Dexalicious, thank you very much for popping in the stream. I hope you enjoyed what you watched. If you did enjoy, you are more than welcome back. I'm a very tiny little streamer, so I'm usually available. We do have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, !Discord will take you there. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. We do have a Discord, !Discord, if you want to join it. But yeah, thanks very much for hopping around. Good night, dude. Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. Let's grab some oak wood and some more wood and some more chests, and we'll make a crate. Because what I want to do is I actually want to save... I want to save as much... actually, why am I making crates? I could just use the... alchemical chests. They're a little bit more expensive, but well within my reach. Conduit. Energy conduit. Okay, so let's set this up. So what we want is we want the energy conduit running along back here. Into this dude. And that guy's going to have the windmill attached to him. Like so. And then we're also going to have fluid conduits. It's just going to come out like this. And we're going to put the fluid trash can down here. And you're just going to go insert. And you are going to extract fluids always for now. And then we're going to have our item conduits run along exactly the same way. And run along here. And we're just going to give it a bunch of chests to dump items into for now. Insert. 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 And insert. We're not going to give it a condenser yet because we don't want to be condensing stuff anyway. We're going to insert at a -10 priority just in case we run out of space. So that's fine. That's all set up nice and good. That'll work just the way we want it to. And then we want some kind of fan or pushing mechanism. So what have we got? Have we got vector plates? we have got vector plates. Those require a slime. Now the question is, where are we going to get a slime from? Can we make slime balls? We can make slime balls with propolis. That's the problem, we need slime. We can make rice slime. Do we have rice seeds? We have rice seeds. Okay, so we can... The quest book gives you a blue slime tree. Slime tree, slime tree, slime tree, slime tree. Slime tree, slime tree, slime tree. Probably in the mob farms, actually. Can I buy a slime tree? Tool forge. Ah, so we would be in... Where would we be? Tool forge. Second tab. Oh yeah, there it is. Tool forge. It does indeed give a blue slime tree. Excellent. And then we need clay, sand, and gravel to make grout. I've never actually done the tool forge. I never actually made the tool forge on this mod pack. Hey, Random Fun, welcome to the stream. Let's see, while I was away, let's see how many... Well, we're up to 13 emeralds there. And over in our clay farm, we're up to 37 emeralds. So we're headed there, slowly. Let's grab our hoe. Might as well grow the rice anyway. As it's not particularly difficult to grow rice. Does rice have an EMC? No, it doesn't. I am surprised that rice doesn't have an EMC. You surprise me, game. So let's do seared bricks. Hey, Bloodflood, welcome to the stream. And grab you. As always, if you have an EMC, you are going to get taught to the table. You and you. Teach to the table. No, come on, move, mouse. Oh, I'm kind of missing having a desk. Quests, so tool forge. Excellente. Thank you very much for letting me know. That gave us a bit more mahogany wood. Lovely. Won't say no to some mahogany wood. Mahogany doors. Mahogany doors. Mahogany doors. Have you tried downloading the newest update of it, dude? Does bone meal work on slime saplings? Yes, it does. And now we can make vector plates, which are just slime, iron, redstone, I believe. Slime, iron, redstone, and stone. Stone, iron, and redstone. So we can make ourselves... we need sugar. Well, that's not going to be a problem. Why did I do that? I have no idea why I walked over there to get sugar when I torched. Okay, I derped there. Sugar and slime. And vector plates have an EMC anyway, but we're just going to make a whole bunch of vector plates. And we'll need some blocks. So just dirt will do. And now we're going to go and finish setting this up. Ooh, we have jump boost and slowness for a while. Fair enough. So we're going to come over here and pop up. And start laying down vector plates. I also need to create a range add-on for my killing machine. Ah, well, you can point that way, I don't care. So I need a rage add-on for you. And then I think we're pretty much done with the mob farm, with the 2-tier mob farm with the slaughtering element to it. So ranged add-on is going to require 6 diamonds. 4, 5, 6. It's going to require some glass panes, which means just plain glass, unfortunately. Because we can't do glass planes, and it's going to require some plastic. It's fine. So let's grab glass pane, center, plastic, and diamonds. And there we go. We've got a whole bunch of mobs already ready in here to be killed. We just give this... There we go. So, items, always extract. And the other thing we need is loot bag storage. So we need a chest, iron, and stone. And we can teach it bag storage, which is you. And we can give you a high priority to input bags into here. There we go. We can say insert with a high priority. And you are inserting with a low priority, and that means everything else should be going into the chests. Yoop, yoop, yoop. Lovely. So we're already getting coal, which means we are killing wither skeletons. We are killing wither skeletons because we're getting coal. That means we will eventually get a drop of evil. I love what I've created up there. I shouldn't love what I've created up there, but I do. It still needs a little bit of TLC to make sure all the cactus gets sucked up. That's actually quite a cool sound. It's got like its own like little disco beat to it. And you are halfway to creating it. Like, okay, so melon farms are really, really non-efficient when it comes to creating EMC. I mean, like, the most efficient way of creating EMC is just creating a cursed earth, a massive cursed earth mob farm. Which is what is going on over here. Ooh, a patient bag, nice. We've got a little bit of wither dust. You can see that already, like, even without the loot bags involved, this is ridiculously valuable. And then when we start adding the loot bags, that's 500 EMC. There's another couple of hundred EMC, another couple of hundred EMC, 64 EMC. There's 147,000 EMC. There we go. That's what you can get from loot bags, like 147,000 EMC, just for the hell of it. Have a polar bear. And so we can just grab 147,000 EMC. So the bag opener is stone, iron, and a chest again. And what I would probably do is I probably will set up the bag openers, and I probably won't automatically be dumping everything. I probably won't automatically dump everything the bag openers get, because there's going to be stuff that I don't know how to use yet. Hey Enderman, how on earth did you get out in time? Oh, I suppose because you spawned on the top and fell into the liquid, didn't you? I want you to be set to always active extract, and then you can come along here. And for now, I'm just going to leave you guys on inactive. So insert, 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 and insert. And then we'll come along and do these on insert as well. Insert. 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 And insert. And then what we'll do is we'll have all of these guys just producing items. And some of this stuff we will already have in our sort of things we know how to make. Some of this stuff we won't. But this is going to be lots and lots of EMC. I mean, this is gonna be an insane amount of EMC in total when we do this, when we deal with this. But you see, we've got diamonds, we've got golden apples, we've got all sorts of things coming out of that as EMC and EMCable items. We're then probably going to need a place to dump all of our non-EMCable stuff, but what I'll probably do is I'll pick up my transmutation table. And I'll take it over there for now, because we're going to want to dump stuff in there, over there for a while. No drops of evil yet, which is a disappointment, but let's grab all of you out of here and EMC what we can. And grab all of you out of here and EMC what we can. And you. You can see that, like, that's about 25,000 EMC that we got from that one. But that's probably going to be one of our least valuable ones. Yeah, we got a couple of 100,000 EMC from that. We're probably just going to trash can all of this stuff. I know it's quite valuable stuff in a way, but this pack is based around equivalent exchange Bakasura. This whole pack is based around equivalent exchange. You can see we're getting golden apples and also like enchanted golden apples. So right now I'll just go along and empty all of these into my inventory as much as I can. Because So even now we're leaving behind like a lot of valuable stuff inside these openers. Like diamond horse armor. But yeah, we're at 3 million. And now we're at 3.6 million. So in that one little space of time, that generated us 600,000 EMC. So yeah, if you're looking to actually like efficiently generate EMC, a multi-tier mob farm is kind of the best way to go about it. So rending gale-wise, we've got 3 red matter. We need an iron ring, which is just iron around a lava bucket. That's fine. The fluxed infused, we need signalum ingots, which we're actually working on over here. 1 second, let me get some food. But yeah, this is very, very similar to the old Sky Exchange mod pack backer. So now we've got signalum. What else do we need? We need the resonant thruster, which requires enderium resonance. So you see that this requires a lot of microcrafting. What I will probably do is I'll probably start some of this microcrafting now and finish it off later on. So enderium in the alloy smelter is red sand and enderium base, which is lead, platinum, and ender pearls. Do I have platinum? I don't have platinum. Oh, yeah, we have flowers. Power, what's it called? Energy relay, what's it called? It's called a relay. Here we go. So we've got collectors and relays. So we can make flowers. They're not as powerful as having a really powerful thing. Hey, be nameless. Hey, nameless bounce. Welcome to the stream. It's not as powerful as having like a full-on like multi-tiered Cursed Earth mob farm though. A full-on multi-tiered Cursed Earth mob farm is more powerful than those. Ah, there we go. Cursed Earth. That's what we were after. There we go. That will significantly increase the amount of mob drops we're getting. And will allow me to make condensers and things. Anti-Christmas tree? I'm not anti-Christmas tree. I still think, however, Bakasura, that this is my favourite way of generating EMC. It's not healthy, and it's definitely, like, it's not efficient, but, like, it's generating me EMC, and it's pretty. This isn't a bad way of generating EMC. But yeah, when it comes down to it, like, in the amount of time it took me to set all of this stuff up, I could quite easily have set up this guy and been generating ridiculous amounts of EMC. Platinum. Now, we don't submit the platinum ingot because it will consume the platinum ingot. So we're going to teach the platinum ingot first. Then we need, is it platinum, silver, and enderium? Enderium base is platinum, lead, and ender pearls. They're not really nerfed, Bakasura. It's just that, like, when you have, especially when you have the loot bag mod, which is something we have in this mod pack, especially when you have the loot bag mod, I'm actually going to take you and put you on the power system over here. You need to get a few substantial items to get started. Exactly. But when you actually have the... I need more power gen. But when you actually have, like, this thing, for instance, like, there's 65,000 EMC. And I'm sure I've got another one of those in here somewhere. There's another 65,000 EMC. And there's like, you can see that all of these things are full of stuff. There's another 65,000 EMC. The flowers, while they're great for passive generation, in reality, like, how do I upgrade this, by the way? Red matter and dark matter blocks, a little bit beyond me at the moment. So what I need to do is I need to pop you here, and I need to do extract on brown, extract on brown, extract on brown, always active, extract on brown, always active, extract on brown, always active, extract on brown, always active. Oh, whoops. No, I didn't lose you. Good. And then we need some item conduits. Hey, Nameless Bants, welcome to the stream. And welcome to the SSD. We're just going to extract on brown, always active, extract on brown, always active, brown, always active, brown, always active. Think you could enjoy this in a stone block map? Yeah, I think so. Brown, insert. And then we're going to grab a red matter block. So bear in mind, this thing costs 466,000 EMC. Can't tell what my favorite mod pack this is this or stone block. But you can see that, like, the tier 1 doesn't consume items as fast as it should, in a way. But you can see that this thing is generating, like, even compared to a full-size tier 3 Flower of Power, this thing's generating EMC probably a little bit faster than that, and this is not as fast as it could be. We need a second trash can. I didn't teach you a trash can. Trash can. You still retain your stats of insert at -10, you do. Trash can. And we're going to pop you down here, and we're going to say, don't extract, we're going to say brown, insert, -10. And this is going to put in all the stuff that we can't EMC. You're $500 away from unlocking the repeatable quests. Ah, I see. Oh, name tags. We haven't got name tags yet. Holding, don't care about. Is there anything in here that I want to keep? Oh, black quartz. I don't know if I have black quartz yet. But you can see there are items that are coming from the chests that we don't actually have yet. So I kind of don't necessarily want to do this permanently, but I've got tons of ethanol to redeem for those sweet, sweet bucks. What are the repeatable, redeemable quests? But yeah, we're up to two red matter already, so we've made 800,000 off that. Where's my book? What are the redeemable quests? Extra quests that can be turned in for money. Powered emeradic crystal blocks. That's actually probably quite easy, because you can get emeradic crystal quite easily. What do you mean you don't understand, Bakasura? Starfield Creator, Transposition Reagent, Draconic Reactor Core, High Voltage Solar Arrays. Refined canola is probably really easy to mass produce. Ethanol's probably pretty easy through immersive engineering. Liquid XP as well. Liquid XP is extremely easy, especially because we've got Industrial Foregoing, which means we have the dictionary, what's it called? Dictionary... fluid dictionary converter. So you can just like suck the essence that you're getting from this thing and just put it through a fluid dictionary converter and just make ridiculous amounts. Okay, so I think what we can do is extract on brown, always active. The entire money part, I have no clue what the pack is. The money part is literally just money is a reward you can get from quests that you can then spend on what you want to spend it on, Bakasura. It's basically giving you the option of buying rewards. So if I go to the quests, there's a section which is reward store, and you can literally just buy stuff from the reward store. So for 3,000 bucks, I can buy a quantum storage disk and a quantum fluid disk. And that's literally all the money is, Bakasura. It's just a way of like letting you pick rewards. That's it. Wither dust, we'll teach that to you, because I don't know if I've taught that yet. Heads, skulls, just teach all of this stuff, just in case there's something we haven't taught it yet. Don't know if we've taught it carrots yet, actually. No, we haven't taught it carrots yet. See, we're up to 5 red matter now. It's just... I don't know if I'm happy or not that I've done this. I don't know if I should be happy or not that I've done this to the poor, like, EMC system. And we've still got 4,000 bags, and these things are opening them as fast as they can. This guy is processing stuff as fast as it can. And it's the... Fine, every single bag you open, every single loot bag you open is not going to be a absolute baller of a loot bag. Some loot bags are worth literally 0 EMC. But every now and then you're going to open a loot bag that's worth 147,000 or something like that. And that's when you're going to get the ridiculous amount of stuff. What do you mean? Why does it matter what mod it is? Like the text on it. The text on the text on the quest book. This quest book here is the Feed the Beast Utilities quest book. It's actually the first outing for the Feed the Beast Utilities quest book as part of a major quest pack. They've recently kind of added the Feed the Beast Utilities quest book to the array of things you can do. But yeah, so what we've got here is we've got a Cursed Earth mob farm and then a normal mob farm with a layer of witch water so that mobs dropping through become wither skeletons and things like that. We've then got a trash can and a fluid trash can that's just dealing with the excess. We've got storage chests so that if we get anything important we can put it aside. Loot bag storage, and we're rolling out the basic loot bags because in reality your chance of getting high EMC stuff doesn't really go up. In fact, your chance of getting 0 EMC goes up when you have the higher level loot bags. They're then all being opened by loot openers. It's all being channel controlled and it's being pumped into here. So in literally the last 4 minutes, we've generated almost 1 million EMC just from this system. And that's kind of, in my opinion, that's kind of like where we are. Hey, Wrencher. Ooh, a polar bear. We don't really need any polar bears. But yeah, we're up to 7 million EMC now. Now, if you compare that with the first bit where we were using this, and this was a joke, it's still going to exist. It's gonna stick around forever. But it is a joke. And this system is also a little bit of a joke. These EMC systems. When you compare that to just the loot bag opening EMC system that we've got running at the moment, the loot bag opening EMC system is, I'm afraid, just the far more efficient way of doing it. I'm kind of hoping to get a skull with a skeleton skull, which is why I'm leaving this not. Because I don't think we picked up a skull yet. No, we haven't picked up a wither skeleton skull. Can we make a wither skeleton skull? With a skeleton skull. We can make it from wither skeleton fragments, which we haven't got any of either. But whenever a skeleton spawns on the top, he's going to get vector plated out over the witch water. The witch water is going to turn him into a wither skeleton, and he's going to get popped down here. And we can tell we're getting that because we're getting things like wither bones and wither dust. So we know we're getting that. And we're just generating ridiculous amounts of EMC. All this stuff that's non-EMCable is just going into this trash can. So that'll get sucked down into the trash can, and we've generated another 1 million EMC while we've been just chatting. So what I will do is I will probably call the stream here. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Feed the Beast Adventures, where we have had a little play with some inefficient versions of EMC generation. And then we've actually made a functional system. And as I said, I could have made this hours ago. I could have made the system hours and hours ago. But I wanted to play with these systems. I wanted to like mess around and play with these ridiculous nonsense systems. So thank you all for watching. I've been the Game Droid. This has been Feed the Beast Sky Adventures, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye, bye, everybody. I've been streaming now for 3.5 hours. Baksura. But come join us on the Discord. Before we go, let's raid someone from BSO7 as we have 6 viewers, if you would mind sticking around. So let's grab... shall we watch someone playing Project Ozone 2? Yeah, let's watch someone playing Project Ozone 2. So I'm going to do a quick raid of this guy. Please stick around for the raid and give the guy a chance. Go over on Twitch /raid. I copied your blinking name. Why did your name not copy properly? Copy the name. Put the name in Twitch chat. Thank you. So thank you very much for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Feed the Beast Sky Adventures, and we're going to go and raid the Automator, one of the BSO7 crew. Please go and give him a little bit of love and a little bit of a wave. Bye, everybody.